Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't Fox. We call them Chauncey cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Money, money, I took the Billy cool back, then I hopped in the car. I put the in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And man, sit there in the road, right, wow. I stood up, the tires, huh? I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her though when I was fast. Keep the hood was on the shelf. In the fan. I'm sick and tired of me. Act like they fine and telling them lies. Acting like they don't want to be. Cartier, spec buffalo on the side. Pussy cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier bad for the crowd. I can't go out, no way I'm gonna go out. I just grip on her and I show her. I sit like a champ and I wait on her whole lot.
We are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Arizona Cardinals and the Buffalo Bills on Sunday Night Primetime. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He's going to like not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Here's our first carry for their running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
And the Cardinals first down.
Cougar 19. Warrior 70. Go.
They'll look to throw. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
First down, Cardinals.
Okay, ready? First. Get it. Ready, ready.
Working from the shotgun. He'll hand this one off. And he'll get about 6 there. Setting up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and goal.
Go check. Come on. Hit.
That's Harrison in motion. Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. To the goal line and in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown Cardinals. His 4th TD grab of the season. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive in an early 6 points.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
319.
Allen gonna throw to get things going. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
To the air on 2nd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. 3rd down, 3 to go.
Hey, check that.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
Let's go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Okay, break.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Now, a loose football. The Bills have got it. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Buffalo. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around it. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
go back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And no return here. This is a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready! Ready!
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, but we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Let's go now.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's going to have the Cardinals' 1st down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
And the Cardinal 1st down.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. 18 yards on the connection. It's an Arizona 1st down.
Let's go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's to the tight end, Elijah Higgins. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 17 to the 17-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
70.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
On the set.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
It's actually a really nice job there on 2nd down, putting this into a 3rd and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that 1st down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession. Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Ready.
Back to throw. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort forcing that 4th down stop.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. 2nd and 10.
All 52. Alert! Half. Middle. We got it.
From the gun. Throw here for Allen. He's going to try it here again. That is caught. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play after being backed up. That's a pickup of 75 yards.
16-yard line.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. This one caught by Patrick. And it'll be forced out of bounds. Just a couple of yards short of the 1st down. That's a pickup of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. Now a design. Oh, the ball's out. The Cardinals have got it.
Big Lion, hot 70, hot 70.
They'll begin here on the ground. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Come on. Hit. Hurt.
They're going to put a man in motion to the right. Little quick pass to the receiver heading right. Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. Defenses dream about those, whether it's a pick six or a scoop and score. Even this one, Greg, 2 points. When the defense puts points on the board, they feel great about it.
Mike, talk about getting the job done on defense. Not only does it result in 2 points on the scoreboard, but now the offense is going to get the ball back, and likely with great field position.
Stop. Five wide.
Off the play fake, here's Allen. Throwing right sideline and complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
Half 85.
On 1st down, it's Allen. Open man is tight end Tyler Warren. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
That's another Bills.
All 52.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's Gibbs, and he will get into the end zone. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Bills. Now, the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now, faking the give. That is intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here's Gibbs. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
The 10-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And the Bills are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
9 yards.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scale.
A second effort, and he is in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Buffalo. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 30-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll go over the middle and find his running back. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. He gets 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
First down pass. Complete to number 88. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at their 49-yard line.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down.
Ready! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Ready!
Now they'll set up to throw. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Third and a yard.
It's third and 1.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
2 minutes remain. here in this first half. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. We'll talk things over before third down.
Okay, break. Hey, check that. Street. Get it?
He's down right at the 40, but that is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Big hole to run through there on 3rd and 1. This offensive line, they completely dominated this defensive front and opens the door for a really nice pickup and an easy first down.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings us 2nd and 3. It's 33-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw. He'll air one out for Higgins. Oh, not a good throw there. That's across his body. It's intercepted. Picked off by Max Melton. And a good return here. He is out of bounds up past the 30.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Throwing now. Allen here on first down. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. They'll go play action here with Allen. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field.
I'll tell you what, Mike, I mean, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Half 85, half 85. Half.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. On 4th down, Daniel Wheeler is on to punt. They'll motion the slot man right. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. Into space. He's to the 40. Inside the 20. And he is gone. 89 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. The extra point, up and good. And the Cardinals get it back to within 9. 14. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. And now flags come in. This kickoff goes out of bounds. Special teams with a mistake on the kickoff. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They go play action now. Here's Allen. Now he'll air one out. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. He fields it at the 8. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Five wide. Round 80, we'll go.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Round 80.
On play action, Allen. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
3rd and 6.
Middle. 180. Alert. Hey, tight.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down. And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
He'll drop to throw. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And This takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. And it's a gain of 19 to the 19-yard line. From the gun, here's a handoff. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second and
9. Okay, ready? Go!
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field. And not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that one.
A run on first and goal. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Arizona. What a season it has been. He's at 28 touchdowns now for the year. The extra point is up and through, and the Cardinals will cut it to a 2-point lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And angling for the sideline, but that ball will go out of bounds, so they try to pin them deep with a directional kick, but it backfires. With the ball out of bounds, it'll come out to the 40-yard line.
Middle.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And, they smacked him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing on second down. It's Allen. Throwing right. It's taken in. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Allen on third down. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
The Bills bringing on their punching unit. Trying to let the up man run with it, but he gets buried behind the line, and they turn it over on down.
60 Maverick.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Room to maneuver at the 35. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Cardinals. It's his second touchdown of the year. Point after, coming up here. It's up and through. And the Cardinals will up the lead to 5.
Bills 23.
Both teams ready to go once more. as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, throw here for Allen. His throw left side is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Alert! Alert! Half 10. Monday.
3rd down, it's Allen. Forced to his right. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
Ready? Cougar 19. Chap 60. Chap 60.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
The ball comes out. The Bills signal that they have it, and they do.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6.
180!
Pistol, here comes Gibbs. And despite his best efforts to get away, ultimately, he goes down behind the line. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They need one right now. 3rd and long.
180! 5 wide, 5 wide, 5 wide. Here we go.
From the gun, here is Allen. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to get back within a field goal. His kick is good. He got it. And they inch a bit closer here in this fourth quarter.
And I can tell you firsthand, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Ready, tackle 11, 70 Lions. Ready, ready.
Back to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 6.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
That's Harrison in motion. They'll stick with him again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Cowboy 80.
Throwing now from the gun. Open man left side. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
First down.
A gain there of 20. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again. Bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 4. It's a designed run from Murray. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Arizona. The extra point is good. And the Cardinals will make it a two-score game as they are now up 9. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Their own 28-yard line.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. Going up top. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they pretty much need a touchdown on this possession. And I think if I'm the defensive coordinator, the fine line you have to find, Mike, is I know I don't want to give up a deep shot, but I also don't want to just play prevent defense and give up too much underneath. So just continue to find that balance, make them go the long way, and just bleed this clock.
That one out wide to Gibbs. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
Here's 1st and 10.
And the Bills first down.
Why Tony?
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Buggy.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Moving to his right. He'll air it out down the middle. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Hey, uno more. Hey, south. 11.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And caught left side. It's complete. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. This is a tough spot. 3rd down and 10.
Look the hot. Swap. Mother swap.
They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
18. Outside.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance and took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
On the double. Hey.
taken down after a gain of 2.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts to stop it here with 1:07 on the clock. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Handoff here, up the middle. They will work this down to the 43-yard line, and that is enough for a 1st down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Room to maneuver at the 30. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the 1st down. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's a design run. He'll step up and run this. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Big opening up the middle. He's taken down just shy of the 10. A pickup of 12 yards. It's an Arizona 1st down.
1st down, Arizona.
So it's a win for the visitors, the Cardinals. They bounced back from the loss last week